nothing happens. Like, you're not out there going crazy in society or doing anything. I mean, I look at it like that a little bit.
I look at it like poison. Talk about it with Franjez. Today's special guest is arguably the busiest DJ coming out of Yonkers, New York today.
Oh, man.
Today's guest is DJ Primo.
We here, baby. Primovelli, que lo que? Latino gang, New York gang, Yonkers, all that. All the good stuff, man.
I like it. I like that. Let's start off with a little wellness check. How you doing today?
Bro, I'm amazing. Happy to be here. Salud.
Salud. It's going to be a good one.
I'm happy to be here, man.
Happy to have you, bro. Let's start from the beginning. Where were you born?
Dominican Republic, La Vega. It all started there. The chickens, the goats, all that. Then I came here at a very young age. Came here at about 11 months to a year. And, yeah, we kept it going from there. I was raised in Yonkers, New York. About 30 years of my life. And then from there, you know, we moved on. We're out here in Westchester still. 914, shout out to the 914. And yeah, we represent New York. You know, I always say Dominicano, but represent New York, you know, because I didn't get to get raised out there and spend a lifetime out there. I spent the summers out there like a typical Dominican. You know, they get you out of the streets of New York and they just bring you back to the chickens and the cold water, cold showers and no light and all that, just to humble you down. It's like a humble trip. Oh, you thought he was going to have AC also, Ali? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, for me, it was like a trade-off because I like being out there. So they told me, my parents always told me, like, if you got good grades, you got to go to DR in the summer. You know, so that was like kind of like my trade-off. So I always try to get good grades in school, and it worked out. I mean, I did for the most part. I went to summer school one time, and I was like, I'm not doing this again because I missed out on 70% of DR this summer. I only got, and they were so nice that they let me go for like 1 month. And I was like, all right, because I killed summer school. I was like, I'm killing this. That's it. I need to make it back home. And yeah, man, you know, so I would say like 70% raised out here in New York, and you know, I spent a lot of summers out there. It was fun. I loved it. It was like two different worlds, bro.
It really is. It really is. So what did you come here?
I was one, you know.
Oh, okay.
As soon as my mom got pregnant, they came here with me pregnant, and then I guess they were like, oh, wow, all right, let's just do it here. And then they went back. I was born there, spent some time there, and then they came back here. So I was there. I was a traveler. I was almost born on a plane, y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, in the early 90s, before calling cards.
I know about calling cards. We can talk about that.
Before calling cards. For my mom to call back home, she had to go to the store on South Broadway. And I used to go with her as a little kid.
I somehow knew this was going to come up.
Yo, because it's the origin.
It is, man. It is.
The guy running the shop, we know him as Primo.
That's the real Primo right there. That's the OG, man.
That's what I was getting at.
That's the OG, man. Go ahead.
Originally, I was gonna ask you, where does your name come from? And then as I was typing that in my notes, I'm like, nah, let's go to the roots. So how did that name actually become his name?
So my dad owned a cell phone business, cell phone communications store. Way back when you had a cell phone, when you had to make an international phone call, they had these phone booths inside of certain stores. And that's how you would communicate with your family back in whatever country they were from. So my dad had 6 phone booths in his store, including, you know, he used to fix cell phones, beepers. We had music. We sold CDs and cassettes, and yeah, I mean, people would go there and make their phone calls and call different countries, and he was the local guy that people would go to for that. It was like a multicultural place. You know, we had Africans, we had Dominicans, we had Cubans, Colombians, and we did money transfers too. So not only did people get on the phone and call, they were sending money to their country, and we gave them a 3-minute phone call for free with your money transfer. So you can call your country and say, hey, ma, I sent you that money. Make sure you go to the agency or whatever and check it out. So that was the whole deal with that. That's probably why your mom was going back and calling. You were probably looking at the CDs in the store. So my dad was El Primo. Everybody knew him as El Primo. Yo, you go to El Primo, he'll hook you up. That's like our cousin right there. He'll give you a little 3-minute phone call so you can call your family, you know, talk a little bochinche or whatever over the phone. And that was it. It was a local spot, and it was actually really named Primo Music and Communications officially. And my dad was known as El Primo. And then, you know, I was Primo Jr., you know, like El Primito, you know. ¿Dónde está el primo? Because it was all primos. La prima was my mom. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Right? And then Jose was just Jose, my cousin Jose that used to work there with us as well and ran the store. So it was us 4 mainly. And then we had a couple employees throughout the years. But, yeah, it was just mainly me, my mom, my dad, and my cousin running the shop. And those were our identities. I was El Primito. I should be DJ Primito, really. But
short and sweet, DJ Primo's though.
Primo, yeah. I mean, I've adapted the name Primovelli throughout the years because if you look up DJ Primo, there's a lot of them out there. If you look it up, it's probably like one for every zip code. Like DJ Primo 704 and DJ Primo 90. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I felt like it was like a crowded space, and on top of that, I mean, DJ Premier was the original DJ Primo. Like Primo on the track, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to leave that to him, you know, legend, of course, you know, Premier. We can't even try to get into that. It's like a rapper trying to call himself like Hov or Jay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
if another Tupac comes out,
I'm Tupac too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Just leave that, let Tupac be, you know?
Yeah,
so I just took the name Primovelli. My last name is Bello, so I kind of like took a spin on it, you know, Primovelli, you know. Kind of rang, and yeah, I've been rocking with it. People love it. I mean, I got Ratchet Primo, I got Bodega Primo, I got a lot of personalities, you know.
Yeah. So Primovelli is like your official DJ name now? You officially changed it?
It's just Primovelli, yeah. There's no DJ, it's just Primovelli, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because like, it's just me. Like, I don't know.
I
feel like DJing is just like...
Puts you in a box.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot more to me. Like, just
unboxable.
That, like, I play basketball. You know, I like training. I feel like I eventually, like, I like therapy. As far as, like, physical therapy. Like, I feel like I could help a lot of people out with, like, their physical aspects. You know, a lot of us have, like, I'm getting older. We all getting older. Sciatic nerve pain. Like,
you can help people with that? You went to school? What do you mean?
I study a lot of things. I study a lot of body, like a lot of the body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, get hurt. I play basketball. I get hurt. So then I can't afford to go to the doctor. So, you know what I'm saying?
You Google it?
I don't got insurance. Nah. I have it. But, you know, sometimes, me personally, I like to know what's going on with my body. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm the type of guy that likes to, like, like, if I have a problem, I'm not just going to go to the doctor and be like, oh, hey, you know, I want to try to dissect that myself and try to figure out, like, what the root of that problem was, you know, and I've experienced some pain, you know, playing basketball, getting hurt, and I think the best medicine is, like, knowing how to fix it yourself, you know, and some people don't go through those steps, and some people twist an ankle just walking out of their house, like, or getting out of their car. It's not necessarily, you know, playing ball. So I like to be able to help people out. I have like, even at the gym, I run into other dudes that, we're all hurt. If we're playing basketball, all of us got something. Somebody got a lump here. Another guy's arm is all taped up.
Definitely.
A dude walked out with his finger sideways out of the gym the other day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, should I still play basketball? Like, but I love the sport. And if I could help anybody around me, I would. And if I could make some money doing it, or really officially learn, like officially go to school for. Someone told me to go and be an occupational therapist, because that way I was going to go like the sports therapist route, because I love sports so much. And, I would love to help players get back on the court and people just, definitely, in general, as I get older, because, you think about it, DJing, like I said, Primovelli is just, like, I can't put the DJ because, when I'm 50 or 60 years old, am I really going to be out in these clubs? And like, so I'm thinking a little further. And also thinking about now, like, I got time. I could DJ whenever I want, to be honest. Like, I could just be like, oh, I only want to do one event a week or one a month.
Hell yeah.
And make it really big or whatever.
Hell yeah.
So right now I'm just taking the momentum that I have with the DJing and doing what I'm doing with it. But yeah, I'm thinking about future, bro. Like, maybe be an occupational therapist. So that's what I was getting to. An occupational therapist can help anybody in any job get back. Their job is to help the person get back to work.
I don't get that. What is the occupational?
Occupational is like helping people with their occupation. So it'll be like a physical. If instead of a physical therapist, they're an occupational therapist. So let's say you're a mailman.
To their job?
So you can help anybody in any occupation get back to work.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? They're specifically trained.
So if their job is a lot of lifting, you would help them with their back.
Right. Oh, you can basically take on more on a bigger spectrum as opposed to like a sports therapist. Most people will only look for like a football player as their client, or a basketball or soccer. But as an occupational therapist, basketball playing could be your job. So you could help that person get back to that job and help the mailman that trip.
So you got to know everything to be able to be that.
It's more of a wide.
Yeah, because there's so many occupations, so many different builds and DNAs.
Right.
You got to know a lot.
And people. So like your range of, if you're dealing with athletes, you're probably mostly dealing with people of a certain age range that's this big, but occupational therapists could be 18 to 65.
That's crazy. What got you into DJing?
So, I mean, the love of music in my dad's shop, that's where I started, having an understanding of music and what's trending and what's hot right now was our job. We had to buy these CDs, and we were really like because there were other music stores in the area, a couple.
Let me cut you off respectfully, bro. My sister and mother only knew about your store when it came to Spanish music.
I love that, man.
There was nowhere else that they knew to get the latest Anthony Santos and everything you could think of.
I love that.
We had CD racks
in
the house, all from your father.
I love that, bro. I love that. That fills my heart, man, for real. It really does.
Because the early 90s is not like now. We don't have access to everything.
No,
you can't go to the big stores and get Anthony Santos.
It's just a click right now. It's literally not even a click. Just tell your phone.
Yeah, you can just speak it.
Play Anthony Santos. It'll go ham right now. Before you have to wait.
Oh,
like, my album is about to come out. Wait for it. And you know what I'm saying? And you literally had to wait and then go to the store.
And hope they had it.
I hope they had it. Buy it. Bring it home. Unwrap it.
That tight
Make
plastic.
sure you don't want to break it, because you really want to hear it, though. You want to
easily crack this case.
Easily. And you open it up and you're playing something that could potentially not work one day too. Like that's more bullshit.
Get back.
Like you played it so much. You ever have a CD that you played so much that it just didn't work anymore? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. G-Unit album.
Their first one?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
I
That's
played
a
that in my
classic.
car till it just stopped working. I remember it was
Damn.
skipping at a certain point because it was just like, bro,
Yeah.
chill. You played me going to school every day already for 9 months.
Damn, yeah, it's a physical object, little piece of plastic.
Classic. So, getting back to your question, the love came in the store. No, I'm good right now. Yeah, the love came in the store. The love came in the store.
Makes sense.
The
Makes sense.
understanding of all the music that was popping. We'd be listening to La Mega all day just to know what we had to order and what was, and bro, Alex Sensation on the radio, 12 o'clock. That's legendary, bro. You can't erase that from nobody's memory in New York that grew up in the 90s, in the 2000s. And even right now, bro, Alex Sensation is is top one. Listen, if I ever have a $30,000, $50,000 wedding, all the money's going to Alex Sensation. Bro, he is
all the money.
Bro, that's going to be the budget right there. Like, I
DJ
don't care about
budget.
nothing else. I need Alex Sensation to DJ my. Yo,
Wow,
is
that
he not?
good.
Is he, bro? His voice, his mixing skills was just like that. When that mix came on at 12 o'clock, it was like seamless. Like every song and still is, bro. Like still is a legend. Alex Sensation, English, Spanish, he got it, bro. The swag, the radio personality, voice, plus the DJ swag is crazy. Because like usually with a person with a great voice like him or a personality, they just kind of stick to that. But he DJs great. Like he's good as well. So, I mean, yeah, man. Alex Sensation, bro, I give it all up to him. He's the one that.
So he's your biggest inspiration.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Nice.
Like, it's funny because we're here in the United States, we're in New York, speak a lot of English, but you go to any party, it's 70% Spanish. Music everywhere, not just like just like uptown, not like.
Is it like the number one music in the world or something like that, like genre wise or like with listeners or something like that? I think it's up there,
bro. Afrobeats, Latin music, are crowding up 80% of music right now.
Woo.
Like that's being played at night. Like Afrobeats and Latin are covering 80% of what's being played. Everything else is like throwbacks, some hip hop. Like that's at a good party. You're hearing Latin music, bro.
Man.
You're hearing Spanish music. You're hearing Afro beats. You're hearing some classic R&B throwbacks. But all that rah-rah, gra, nobody want to hear that shit, bro. Right now, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Latin world, like a lot of people, even when you go to you go to White Plains, bunch of college kids, diverse crowds.
What is it like?
Everybody.
Like Bad Bunny?
100%.
Okay.
Alpha, 100%.
Yeah,
All that
okay.
stuff, Dembo, J1. Oh, no. They want to hear that everywhere. That's Dominican, bro. They want to hear that in Portchester, bro.
Wow.
They want to hear that in Upper Westchester. They want to hear that in Connecticut. I swear to you, I was like really.
That's interesting.
I cover all those areas DJing. I go to Stamford, Connecticut, and I try to stick to like what I think, and they're like, "Bro, play the Bad Bunny." Even I'm surprised. I'm like, "Wow!" And then when you look at charts,
yeah, he's
killing
all
it. Over it.
Yeah, he's killing it, 100%.
Over hip hop music.
Yeah,
and even the hip hop music that's hitting is danceable more, not that.
Like drill.
Drill is like
yeah, drill ain't it.
Some of it is like okay. I mean, we used to get like we used to get ratchet in the club. We were talking about that, like, we used to get ratchet in the club and feel like the Waka Flocka era.
Just energy.
You was next to your mans and you just wanted to punch him at the same time, like.
Yeah, Waka's energy.
But you had to let go of that energy sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I play ball. You go to the gym.
Yeah.
I see. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let that frustration.
You're not
out
playing
that,
like. You're not playing like.
Elton John.
Like,
Elton John is actually my alarm in the morning.
see, but
So on the wake up, I want something calm.
you see, you understand.
In the gym, I don't want calm.
Music is important.
100%
You know what I'm saying? So,
important.
but like, all right. So, me as a DJ, right? I'm understanding all this a little further than like just playing the music.
You're setting the vibe.
I even going further than that. I'm going like, these are regular people who all go to work out 9 to 5 or 7 to whatever time it is.
Yeah.
They came here,
loose.
especially in New York City,
Have fun.
to let some of this loose and get some of this shit out of there. I'm not here to just play music. I'm here to do all types of shit. Me as a DJ, right? This is what I've noticed later on in my career.
Yeah, keep talking about this.
And it just, it's like, yeah, this guy had a bad day at work, bro. He does want to hear some of the drill shit that's like, you, bro.
Let the energy out.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Don't do it to somebody on the street, bro. Your man's is right here. Punch him in the arm real quick. You know what I'm saying? Rock out. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Mosh pit's like, you know, I actually saw a mosh pit that was like a polite one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
What music was on?
it wasn't me. I saw it on an Instagram video, but it was like polite. Like, you know, it was like an adult mosh pit. I was like, yo, I might kind of enjoy that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to kind of like, instead of going to the gym, like, good, let me go to this mosh pit real polite. We ain't going to really like, we're just going to like a little bit, like, you know, but you got to let that out, man. I feel like
it's like
certain
therapy.
people,
It's like therapy a little bit.
especially men, bro. We got a lot of testosterone, man. And like, I feel like we got to let that shit out. You know, drinking ain't the answer. Like, it's not like,
It's
bro, don't
numbing it.
drink it. Yeah, don't numb it off. Like, bro, we could vibe here. We could all wild out, be in the same space with people we don't even know. Like, I don't know this guy over here, over there, but we could still, like, knuck if we buck, like, from here to over there. Like, and that's it. Act like we got a fake gun pointed at each other. And just get it out and then go home peacefully.
Humans are social beings. We're supposed to be, you know, vibing with each other. We're
Right.
supposed to have brotherhood and family and love and hate. It's all part of our natural reactions. 100%. 100%.
And, like, it's proven that people that live a social life are healthier. Yeah, I'm not saying go out there every single weekend, but I'm also saying don't trap yourself away from society and everything that's going on around you for 7 or 8 months.
You got to have a friend to vent to, something.
Even if you just go to a local place by yourself, that time is important I feel like
It's better
just
than being
see
home
different
alone.
people. Yeah, seeing
Hell
different
yeah.
people, catch a vibe,
Hell yeah.
drink responsibly, don't get drunk. You don't even have to have a drink. You could ask for a lemonade
Straight up.
and just chill. Just hang out. You don't have to have bottles. You don't have to have any of that. You could just go out,
It's part of human nature, 100%.
eat. There's food at majority of the spots in New York City. You can go, have some food, and just chill and see different people. You don't even have to talk to anybody. You could just be vibing with different people. Like, you ever vibe with somebody, not even say nothing, and leave the spot and like, it's like, yo, we was vibing right now with them, like, but we didn't even, right? Like, it's weird. Like,
that never happened to me, but you go out way more than me.
I mean, like, you ever feel like the whole party was vibing instead
hell
of like,
yeah. Everybody's on the
instead
same
of like
page,
everybody
yeah.
like, yeah. So everybody was like vibing,
Hell yeah.
and you just like, I feel like I just met mad people, but I didn't even really like. We had mad of these interactions like
Yeah.
this, but we didn't even. I don't know. I'll never see him again. Whatever. But it was fun, especially when you go on vacation. I feel like that happens more like
That's a whole different animal. Oh, a good example of something like that is like going on an excursion. There's always other people there, and you're experiencing something for the first time with these strangers.
How good does that feel, bro?
It's good. It's good. Sometimes I wish I was experiencing it alone, but it opens up a different side of you when you're doing it with strangers also.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing it alone, you're going to enjoy the shit out of it. But to see strangers' reactions too and all that, yo, there's nothing better than really bonding. We're social beings, 100%.
I like being at like a resort, and then like I don't know if you've been to a resort, but like they'll bring random people up to dance, and they'll be like teaching them how to dance, and then they'll just like end up dancing with each other, like two people that don't even know each other.
100%.
And it's like
innocent.
Yeah,
straight
I'm
innocent.
like, all right, cool, bro, we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all vibing, we all watching.
100%. They be having water aerobics for the old people.
You know what I'm saying? And we all like doing shit together. Bro, like even playing ball is a social thing to me. Like, you
100%.
know,
You're playing with strangers.
I'm going to the gym. I don't know who I'm going to see there.
Yeah.
And even if some people are there I do know, this is my boy. Like this is our social. There's some people I know only from basketball. We're
Straight
basketball
up.
friends.
Yeah.
We're literally only basketball friends. Once we leave those lines, we don't even hit each other up.
Got nothing in common, probably.
But we cool on the court.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
perfect. That's perfect.
So it's like,
You gotta have certain friends for certain things.
yeah, it's like
That's perfect.
and it's a social thing. It's
Yeah.
a workout thing. So
Hell
kill
yeah.
two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. Literally, everybody needs that type of connection with somebody.
Or
100%.
something like even my girl now, she's going to a salsa class on Fridays, and she's got this little community of like they all go there on Friday and they dance salsa and they learn together. Like, and she even saw one of them at the supermarket the other day. She was like, "Oh hey," I was like, "Oh, it's salsa class." Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think we should all be social with each other. I don't think we should be face fighting each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? The face fighting got to stop, y'all. 2024, stop face fighting each other, man. Smile. Damn. When you go to another state, you notice that shit so much. Here in New York, it's just face fighting. Face fighting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you feel like you
tough.
got to face fight back, too. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, do I got to face fight you back? I feel like if I smile, it's like you're going to be like, you know? Face fighting got to stop, man.
Stop all that.
Especially in the
Yeah.
clubs. We chilling.
100%. Because everybody's drinking. It's easy to get somebody pissed off.
Yeah,
just
chill.
smile and be polite. Sorry I bumped into you. Just keep it cool.
That's it, bro.
It's easy to fight. What is your biggest goal with DJing? And I ask this because nowadays when people see DJs, they see, clubs, they see festivals, they see the guys that headline and do their own like tours. So what is your personal goal with DJing?
I mean, honestly, I'm touching on such a wide array of events right now. Like my goal with DJing is just to make the people happy.
My man.
I don't want to be famous. I don't care what kind of event I'm doing. I just want the people to be happy with what I provided for them. The opportunities are going to keep coming if I keep doing my job correctly, because people are just going to keep pushing the word out and pushing me to go to bigger and better places. Like I feel like I'm the people's DJ, bro. I don't really care about like brands or like verified or none of that stuff, bro. Like people are right now trying to book me for like months on out for different types of events, because I don't only do clubs and lounges. I do weddings, I do Sweet 16s, I do community events, I do store openings, I do hosting, I do promotion on top of the clubs. That's and the clubs right now, I got some momentum in the clubs. After COVID, COVID was just dead for me.
What's the word? Detrimental?
It was bad. I couldn't even find the word right now. I was just like, there were so many that I could use.
Detrimental is the word that I was thinking about.
Especially-
Detrimental to your business.
Especially for a DJ in New York, yeah. So I wasn't doing none of those private side party. I wasn't doing any of those. Any. So, you know, I got the momentum going again. Clubs, everything's wide open right now in New York. And pretty busy, you know, like people really want to socialize right now. I don't know if it's a time or the parties I'm doing they're sold out, bro. Every table, everybody is there. Like, you know, they're busy. And I'm happy for that. I don't know if people are depressed. They need to go out or something. Gotta go out. Nothing else to do. You know? So they're going out. Good. You go to a lot of clubs in New York City. I mean, people, there's always somebody negative. Oh, yo, things have got going bad. Where? Over there? Because over here it's pretty busy, bro. Like, a lot of people I do community events. I do weddings. I do, you know, like, people are hitting me up to do their stuff, you know, so I'm happy for that. A goal with DJing, honestly, is like my recognition. I always wanted it to be like between the DJs because it's like I've always wanted the bigger DJs because I always looked up to these dudes. Clue, Pro Style, Alex Sensation, Camillo's, Cass One, all these big guys, I grew up listening to them. The fact that I've gotten into clubs and they're the DJ right after me, like, to me was one of my ultimate goals, and that happened within, like, you know, I was DJing with Pro Style when I was an intern for him. You know, the moment that happened, that me and him are on the same flyer, Camillo, you know, kind of knows who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? These guys I grew up, Camillo had a mixtape called Lights Out. It was all reggaeton. You gotta look that up. Bro, classic mixtape. This is the thing, like, I'm a fan of these dudes, bro. I'm a fan of Camillo. I'm a fan of Cass One. I'm a fan of these guys, and I've DJed together with them. I've been on flyers with these guys. So that, for me, is like one of my ultimate goals, bro. Funk Flex, as much as people want to say that he talks and he's a New York legend, bro. Everybody knows who he is. He put a lot of people on to what he made records what they were, bro. And they could say what they could say about Flex. He's legendary, bro. And like, I've never DJed with Flex, or Flex doesn't know who I am, but that's a goal. Like, for Flex to know who you are, that's like you as a car manufacturer, and Porsche's like, yo, these dudes is out here doing their thing with the Franjez whips, right? And then forget the people, bro. Let's talk about the people that are really out here doing this.
The people that matter, when their opinion matters.
When their opinion, to me, as a DJ, for other DJs to me be on the set, and it takes a lot, bro, for another DJ to walk up to you and be like, yo, you're fucking this party up, bro. And that shit's been happening a lot lately. I've been studying the craft. I've been studying the people. I've been really digging deep into this shit further than I was before, because before I was just playing the shit that's hot, and I'm not even really paying attention to what I was doing. I was younger. I was drinking. I was just doing what was coming firsthand to me. It's like when you play basketball and you're just skilled, but you're not really looking at the game. You're not really looking at it how, like...
I think at the beginning of basketball, all you care about is making the ball. You're not thinking about the teamwork.
And like how high you can jump, right? Or like how athletic you are. But there's people that are not athletic that are really good because they are looking at the game differently. So I feel like with with DJing, and with basketball too, you know, you grow older, you learn new things, you know. I've been studying these tactics and different things I could do in the club, and honestly, people be like, "Oh, this DJ sucks," or "This DJ, whatever." Sometimes when I'm at a party, and I finish my set, and there's another DJ, and they're like, "Oh, you should get back on, bro." Like, this DJ, I'm like, this DJ's actually rocking. He's doing like two things that I probably wouldn't do, but he's actually playing some good songs right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually taking notes, you know, like this thing, you know, like, and there's just certain elements, you know, that you add to your game and people enjoy them, and you learn that like things change throughout the years, bro. You got to learn to adapt to what people like. There's a lot of DJs that are stuck on the old way of DJing, and we're in the TikTok era, bro. People want to hear things quick, fast, and in a hurry. They want to hear the 90s right here, then they want to hear the 2000s, then some dembow, then some this, then some that, because they consume things so much faster now. Yeah, I understand the old way of DJing was like a nice groove and a hang and a go up and down. There's not too many places in New York that you can do that because people's attention span here is just dead. We consume so much on a daily basis that me, a DJ, is gonna, how am I gonna catch your attention? You're looking at your phone as I'm DJing, bro. You're scrolling. You know what I'm saying? I don't experience that too much. I've always been a clown on the mic. I'll talk my shit. I have fun with it. I treat it like comedy. We're having a good night, bro. That mic is right there for a reason. And I use it as a tool.
Nice.
And you guys have heard these songs been mixed by the greatest DJs in New York City for over 50 years. We just celebrated 50 years of hip-hop.
Hell yeah.
Hip-hop started with DJing first, before they even grabbed the mic and started. So over 50 years, people in New York City been listening to DJs scratch and mix with perfection, where it all started in the Bronx, New York.
DJ and then the MC.
So when I'm coming in the game 50 years later, when people been hearing this for 50 years, you got to bring a different element to the game if you want to stand out. And yeah, I understand there's places that just require for me to play music and for it to be smooth. But there's certain environments that they want you to turn up. Yeah, like
everybody excited.
They want you to turn it up. You know, that's going to help the liquor sales, you know. That's going to help people get hype and spend more money. You know, like there's some places that just be like, yo, calm down. We don't even need the mic, to be honest. We don't. Yo, there's some places. Yo, here's the thing, like some DJs, they only DJ like this range type of events, which I don't see as nothing wrong. If you can master something, you could be like a store opening DJ.
Yeah, that's like that's your niche.
That's your, like, yo, you opening a store, holla at me. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna even get people to come through and probably buy some of your products. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna promote it on my page. You know, that could be a thing for you. Me, I like doing everything. I like being able to do everything. Yeah. If they call me for a hoedown tomorrow, I would want to be able to do it. I'm not 100% familiar with like country music, but I'd like to be able to experience that and do it. Like right now that I have the energy and want to DJ things, like I'm excited about DJing right now, you know? So yeah, I'd be down to do anything, bro. Like, but some people are just stuck in this range, and that range, it's nothing wrong with it. But for me, I like to be open with it, bro.
You don't like the box. You don't like that box. Gotta get them out the box. What's Ponte Trabajar?
We get into it.
Let's get to it.
We get into it.
How'd that come about?
Ponte Trabajar actually, man, crazy time in my life. It's gonna get a little deep.
Let's do it. I love it. I love the depth.
It's gonna get a little deep. So I moved in an apartment. My girlfriend, still with her. The day of my birthday. The day after.
June 2nd, right?
June 2nd. My man. My man. I like that. June 2nd. I move in. The next day, I get a knock on my door. A guy goes, yo, this is an illegal apartment that you've rented. You've got 30 days to move out.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my guy. Get out. I'm like, damn. Nice neighborhood. Everything. I was lit. Bro. I take a walk. I told my girl about what happened. Next day, I'm on some like, damn, I don't even know. I'm trying to contact a landlord. He's not even answering me. Yo, bro.
Slumlord, bro.
He was a scammer.
He's a slumlord.
Bro, he was a scammer. He scared.
He wasn't even the landlord, the guy that rented it to you?
He was the landlord, but he was just ducking because he knew already the situation. So me, nice day. I take a walk. I start taking a walk. I put my headphones in. And I'm the type of person, bro, I might have been a songwriter. Because, like, things just come to me, bro. And, like, music, when I hear beats, I'll be like, yo, I could have bodied that. Like, you said that. Like, that beat was hard. Like, I could have took that. Oh, my. Like, I'm not a rapper because I really choose not. I really don't want to be a rapper, you know? But I think I am a songwriter. I can definitely write some songs. I've written some songs already.
You understand the structure of songs
very well. Yeah. So I know what people react to. I know what sounds people react to. Not only just...
You know what a bar is. You know what a verse is. You know what a hook is.
I've been studying this for years. I know what the way people like flow, the way people like everything in music, in sounds. I've used sound effects that I thought were cool, and then I noticed people were like, that's fucking annoying, bro. And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that. Like, yo, my girl is my best judge. I do shit like randomly, or I'll hear her talk about another DJ. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not doing that. Like, she'll be like, yo, did you hear that DJ with the pew, 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 pew? That shit was fucking annoying. Me and my friends wanted to fucking lead a spot. Like, that shit, I'll be like, oh shit, I was using that shit last night.
Wow.
Delete. Like, you know.
It makes
But
sense.
it's like, even the people around, I listen so much and I pay attention so much now, audio, that. But Ponte a Trabajar came about. So, back to that. Landlord, I start walking, songs just come to me, bro. I'm like, yo, landlord got my money. I just gave this guy almost $9,000 to move into this apartment. Now I got to move into another one in 30 days. Where am I going to come up with this money, bro? So I just took a walk to just clear my head. I start playing beats on my phone. I'm like, what else are you going to do, bro? Ponte a trabajar, bro. You got to get to work right now. You got to get on something different, because you got to come up with potentially the same 9 bands again if this guy don't give you money. Which, by the way, he didn't. Bro, he didn't give me my money.
Till this day.
No.
My God.
He fake lived in the apartment that was like next door. So he told us like, yo, I live here just in case you need me. He lived there for, yo, bro, he disappeared like a ghost. I never see. He was perfect. But for the days that we were moving in, hey, every day. Yo, as soon as that man came and knocked on the door, gone. With our money, everything. Scammed us.
Where you found him at? Craigslist?
Not even. I was looking. There was a sign that said apartment for rent. And I was looking for one. I was currently looking on Craigslist. I was looking everywhere. You know, and I seen it, and I was like, this might be a good idea because it's like one of those little family houses or whatever. It looks like one of those little innocent. He's smart, this scammer. You know what I'm saying? It was like, let me get him with the little sign. And yeah, bro. So I was walking literally. But I have written songs in my phone, choruses, verses, all types of things. I be in the car freestyling to the gym. Just something that I do. Like I can't really just, what am I gonna do? Listen to the same music I'm playing in the club all 6 nights, 7 nights a week, bro. You know, it's like how many. I do enjoy music, but I really enjoy different things, bro. I was listening to Light FM today, and it was a vibe.
What's on there? I didn't even know what's on there.
Bro, listen to Light FM, bro. Like we getting up there. Like,
What is it though?
It was a vibe, bro. It was like,
I mean, what type of music?
I mean, it's like alternative, like
All right,
it's like
all right.
alternative. Like it was like, I mean, like soft hits. Like I mean, it was like Backstreet Boys and Spice Girls. And
Nah, I'm
like,
not listening to that, man.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like that was like Rihanna shine like a dime, like
That's
Brian, like a
good one.
dime. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a good one.
But it was hitting, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's kind of hitting now. It's
like
like kind of old, like you know what I'm saying? And then they had like some Coldplay on there.
That's
like
quality.
smooth joints,
That's
like you know.
quality. Yeah.
I'm like, it's a vibe right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at my phone, bro. Hold on. Yo, I heard a song today that was like,
I barely listen to the radio.
bro. I get to the club, Primo's in the building, 914, D Block. Everywhere we go, that's what we go. We're in the club. We going ham. We playing Rough Riders. We letting them know we're from Yonkers. All that good stuff. I go home. I'm a different human, bro. I get in the car, bro. Hold up. This was a bop. Yo, I heard this today. I was like, I gotta add this to my. I might play this in the club. Like, tell me this wasn't a hit, bro.
100%. Oh, that's what Light FM is. Hell yeah.
All day.
They'll throw Elton John in the mix.
Yeah.
I love
those
all that.
vibes.
Hell yeah.
I gotta switch it up. I can't be
that.
Future. Yo, I love it when it come on in the club, and I love what it does to people, and what it did to me at a certain era. I was clubbing. I was going crazy.
Same, man.
No, listen. When I'm in the club, I enjoy it. It's a different element. It's two different elements.
Yeah. You want that vibe? You play it.
Balance, bro.
Yeah.
Balance.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I enjoy everything, bro. Everything.
I like that. I know you've traveled a lot, especially being born in a different country and going back and forth at the age of 0 to 1 and all that.
Oh, man.
You have a favorite place that you've traveled to?
Shit. I mean, I love my country. I love Dominican Republic, man. I love it there. Jamaica was calm, bro. Like, it was so calming out there. And Puerto Rico is amazing, bro. I still feel like I haven't traveled further out into like Europe. There's many parts of the world I haven't gone, but I've traveled many times, just not to many parts of the world.
That's why I asked, what's the
Caribbean just feels like home, bro. Caribbean
all three islands you mentioned, they all just
Caribbean just feels like home. I've met many people in the Caribbean that are not from the Caribbean, that are from big countries like Germany, like France. Like, you know, all these people you meet at the resort, they're from all different parts of the world, mainly Europe. There's a lot of Europeans. And they'll tell you, it's amazing here. Like, I don't know if it's just a resort or what it is, but I'm like, then I look at it, right? I think about it, and I go to Google Maps, and I go, yo, but Europe is like this. Y'all gotta have like, they're like, no, but it's not like this. Like, we feel so nice here, you know? And I don't know if it's the geometrics of where you at, or I don't know. It makes sense, bro. Because it's just like the
more mass
right
there is, there's not a lot of beach. The beach is on the outskirts, so it makes sense.
And our countries is like if you look,
all water.
Did you hear the story about Trujillo and Hitler?
Not about Hitler, but Trujillo I learned a lot about.
No, their connection.
I didn't know they had a connection. It makes sense now that you say that.
So Trujillo, which was a dictator of Dominican Republic at the time.
He was like the last one.
Right. And at the time, Hitler was doing the Holocaust around the same time. And Trujillo was like, yo, I don't like what that man is doing over there. I want to, like, get involved. And, like, what the hell? Like, what is he doing that for? Like, why is he killing all these people? So the message got to Hitler. And Hitler was like, what? The president of where? And he goes, the Dominican Republic. The president of the Dominican Republic said he don't like, or the dictator of the Dominican Republic said he don't like what you're doing, and he thinks he's gonna do something about it. He said, "Can you show me that on the map?" And the guy goes, "Yes, sir. It's right here." He goes,
wow. That's sick. Yo, that's like somebody's value. Like, you control what size of country? Oh my God.
like, come on. Story tells. I don't know.
Yo, it could be
it's
true.
a Dominican story.
Yeah,
Dominican.
Dominicans be having fairy tales.
They could have, word.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's
Sounds
a good story.
believable.
I like it. Yo, but for news to travel from those two countries, that's like by boat back then.
Pigeon. Oye, dile a Hele que no me gusta eso, que tigre.
Yeah, for real.
It was like, come on, dog.
That's
You kidding me?
crazy.
I hit one button and y'all gone.
Yo, that's
I don't even know what
crazy.
Dominican
That's a good
military
story.
looks
I
like.
that.
I don't even know what Dominican military looks like.
It's
bro.
just the police, I think.
Yeah. Police and military together.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just the police.
The cops dress like military out there. They really do.
Yeah, I think it's the same team.
It's very. Jesus Christ. We got like one tank, and it got a chuchero on it.
Yo.
Someone's using it as a hookah stand or something. Like,
Yo, for real.
does it run? Like, you know what I'm saying? Might have a Honda engine or something in it at this point. Yeah, I don't know about Dominican military. But no, yo, going back to it, Dominican, it's a beautiful. I love the Dominican. I love it there. I would love to travel to many other places, though. I know. I want to see the Northern Lights.
I think
That's in Greenland or Iceland.
Iceland. I've heard it's in Iceland.
It's like backwards, right? Iceland is not cold, and Greenland is cold. Confusing, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I want to go there.
It's like driving on a parkway and parking on a driveway.
Exactly. I love it, but I would love to travel, bro. I want to go to Mykonos. I want to go to the Ivory Coast. My girlfriend is like,
where is
that place? It's in Italy. It's like that.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen like in all these movies, like that big coast with all the like houses on the side of it.
I must
It's
have
just
seen
an
it.
amazing coast. It looks amazing, bro. I know the vibe is just different in all parts of the world. We're in New York, man. Anywhere we get out, we can go to New Jersey. It feels like traveling.
It's calmer.
You know,
It's calmer if you leave
not
New
as
York.
aggressive around. You know what I'm saying? 15 miles out. You know, everything feels like a vacation sometimes.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
cross that bridge, you're in a different world.
Yeah, they're like, hi. You're like, the hell do you want? You know what I'm saying?
They stop your car so you can cross the street.
Yeah, it's like,
When that happens, it's crazy.
You let me go? Damn. It's crazy, man. Everything feels like a
Very
vacation.
crazy.
I went to California.
What
They were
part?
so nice.
What part?
I went to Santa Monica and
Wow.
Venice. I was in LA. And yo, the people were so nice. I felt like they were trying to scam me or something. I was like, is there somebody else? Like, what do you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the ulterior motive? But there was none. It was just people being genuinely nice. Yeah.
It's crazy. What religion were you raised in?
So we were Catholic. You know, a lot of people in Dominican Republic, Christian, Catholic, believe in Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My uncle was a Catholic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, if you're Dominican, you gotta know this before you get out the house, bro. And you know, like, bro, you see it in DR everywhere. Que Cristo, you know, it's everywhere. The cross. You see, like, people write psalms on, like, instead of graffiti in DR, they write like a psalm. You never seen that, bro?
Of course.
En Cristo, all that, yo. We religious. Like, Dominicans are Jesus Christ is like a real thing that we were raised with that, you know, communion. I had to do all that. So Jesus Christ is the understanding, you know, that we grew up with. You know, growing older, start to learn about all these different religions in the world, you know, not just only what your parents told you. And it was kind of amazing when you think about it. Like, we all pretty much kind of saying the same thing, bro. Like, just in different ways. I mean, certain people have implemented their laws. Yeah, like certain people have implemented certain things in text, which I believe, again, things have been altered throughout history. But I think the origins of everything that was just like the 5 pages that started it all, like, you know what I'm saying? I think when you minimize everything to its simplicity, every religious text probably all saying the same thing, bro.
It all leads
Just
to God.
really simple, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, your God's name is this, Cristo, like, yeah, man. And faith, like, have faith in whatever it is, So it all leads to just having faith. I feel like you could call him God, you could call him Kanye, you could call him Franjez, you could call him whatever. But
Kanye, my man.
what is it that you're praying for? What is it that you're let's not call it prayer, because prayer is part of it. What is it that you're like putting your mind towards? And I feel like that's what the outcome is going to be, whether you're praying for it to come from your candle lightings or you're putting intention on something. So I feel like it's going to happen, bro. There's just basic laws. The universe has very basic laws, bro. So I feel like every religion kind of really just goes down that line right there. So as I get older, I am diving into different religions, speaking to different people that were raised in different religions, and just hearing their perspective and understanding. Sometimes that's good, So yeah, I was raised in that, but we're getting older, we're learning from other people, exploring, which I think is important, just opening up your perspective a little bit. I was raised, I've always been like a one perspective type of dude. Like, like I really rock with whatever it is I rock with. Someone could be like, yo, the pyramids really came from space and it was really true. But I really like stand on my like, nah, man, pyramids was built by Egyptians, bro. They picked it up and like, but it's good to open your mind, even if it's fake, even if it's a lie. It's good to listen and just open up your perspective a little bit, because it might not be like, I've watched Ancient Aliens and I feel like they drag it so far for the views. Like, oh, this is a dumb thing that he said, you know what I'm saying? But there are certain things there that you're like, wow, this is kind of like makes some sense.
I haven't watched that.
Ancient Aliens. Yo.
So what do you think about the pyramids then?
It's a lot, man.
Simplify it.
Bro.
Who built them?
Did aliens build them or did humans build them? Is the question?
No, in general, who built them?
Who built them? Some sort of being, I don't want to say human, or I don't want to say that knew a lot more than what people know now. Because that is what they built is very complex and very detailed for the amount of years ago that was built. We don't have modern technology that can make some of that stuff right now. So,
yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now too. Supposedly there was a civilization before this civilization on Earth. That's as far as they got in their civilization. And then ours started over. We started from zero again.
Did the Flintstones come first? Or did the Jetsons come first?
I never watched that, actually, for real.
You never watched?
I know what they are, but I never watched neither one of them.
Okay, no, but
which show came before? I don't know.
No, not in general. Like what dropped before, but which timeline wise, if that was real life, which one was first?
Well, I don't know much about them, but I would.
Well, Jetsons I would be say a futuristic show.
Yes, I would say the Flintstones first.
So people say the Jetsons came first.
That makes perfect sense.
And then came the Ice Age. Then came the Flintstones. And then start the reset that you're talking about.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of things in history that unexplainable, like how certain things have happened. Eight Wonders of the World, back to traveling, might want to go see all those things, and enjoy them. Bro, it's definitely like, I want to see the pyramids. Bro, that's like, how? What are they predicting? How old are they? Are they predicting how?
Everything
4,000, 10,000? They can't even predict that, bro.
All the information that they release to us, it's not even true. So it's like, we don't know how far back those go.
It's based on like
whatever they
calculations,
want us to believe. Like what they want us to believe is based off of. We'll never know the truth, but that's what makes the most sense. If we're incapable of building that as humans, especially back then when they say it was, then it wasn't us who built it.
It's strange, bro. It's very strange.
Straight up. So what's your relationship with God today?
Well, we pray to God every day, bro. I think being humble, being grateful. I can't tell you what his name is. I can't tell you what my God's name is. I can tell you that he or she or whatever it may be has been present for me in my life. I feel like a very blessed person. I feel like my family has been very blessed. I've never encountered, we all encounter situations in our life. I feel like I've lived a good life. I feel like, my life might have been threatened at times. But for the most part, we're still here. And, I think just being grateful is having a relationship with God, No matter if you could not know any of the text, like, that's just being in touch with something and whatever it may be, and just being thankful, and being grateful that you're still alive, that you can still work, that you can communicate. Like, God is not just getting on your knees and going on your side of your bed and reading some things and not even really caring about what you're saying, just saying, okay, now I'm good with God now, look what I did. And then go back outside and shoot somebody or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just reading text, but that's not being in touch with God. Like,
Yeah, it's the intention behind it.
God is always in your own head, bro. He's telling you the right thing to do. You should know better. And if you don't, then like, you obviously have some type of, it might be because like we were all raised to know what was good from bad in our society, the right things to do, the wrong things to do. Bro, even going down to like throwing a piece of garbage on the floor, bro. You throw a piece of garbage on the floor, like you're already hurting the society in some type of way. Your brother, your sister, like those are just normal rules. Like that's God right there. Like they say, oh, what would Jesus do? Like, I change that. Like, what would a good man do, or what would the right woman do? That's being in touch with God right there, doing a godly thing. Like if you were God, what would you do, bro? Would you give that man money? Would you feed him? Would you help him? That's being God. I go further than being like talking to God. Like, oh, I act like if I was God, what would I do? Because that's what God is doing, getting in touch with me so I could do the right thing. He trying to get in touch with you. He trying to get in touch with homie over there, but he not listening.
That's a great way of putting it.
He listening to the other dude, whatever you want to call him.
That's a good way of putting it.
You understand? So we all got that. Bro, the snowball is there. The mailman is walking down the street. You think I don't get the thought, yo, grab the snowball and just hit him in the back of the head, right? The thought is there. It's there, right?
But you don't do it.
We get many thoughts that just come, go. Maybe some people don't. Maybe they're so in touch with God that doesn't even, their negativity doesn't even come to them. That means that that's like a monk. We see too many people get tripped on World Star that we just want to try.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if when you get yourself away from all that stuff, you probably won't even that's not even in your program no more.
Because if you never watched it, your subconscious mind never took it in. You're a sponge.
That's never a part of you. So if you were in a godly environment, let's just say, where everything was just clean, and that's what's important about community, bro, an environment, and your hood, your neighborhood per se. Like, you want to keep your neighborhood clean, and because we all learning off each other.
100%.
I'm going to the bus stop and I see somebody selling drugs on the corner, or when I'm coming home from school, that's an automatic thing that I could pick up real quick that I saw that I could do. But if I see somebody selling coquito on the corner and I never saw the drug dealer, I don't even know what that is.
Straight up.
I don't even know what that is. I might go to sell coquito, but that's better than, than doing something that's illegal. So, like, that's why it's important, your environment, bro. 100% important.
100%.
You start to mold into, you start linking around podcasters that's, moving around in a certain way. I start getting around DJs. That's what motivated me. I got an internship at Power 105.1, very young in my career when I started going to college. I was doing little parties here and there, but nothing. I went there and I was like, yo, these dudes on another level. They making a living out of this. They got houses, families, jewelry, nice opportunities. People are reaching out to them. So, environment, bro. Everything that surrounds you, that's gonna mold you. You start being around negativity, negative shit. That's just what it's gonna be, bro. You could pray to whatever religion. It don't matter. There's people that pray for bad shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally doing it. They don't even know they doing it. Damn, yo. Why every time I hate every time that you literally saying it. Every time I gotta, damn, these bills is always never, I could never pay my, instead of trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, or putting the right energy towards, it's all about what you directing your energy towards, man.
100%. 100%. What do you do for your mental health?
Honestly, my job is therapy, bro. I love my job, bro. I love DJing to the point where, like, people be dying to clock out. I'd be like, I don't want this to end, bro. There's sometimes I get, like, DJ sets that are like, an hour and a half. Yo, Primo, we only need you for an hour and a half. I'm like, that's it? Like, damn, that's going to be quick. Like, but besides that, basketball, I feel like is therapy for me. You encounter a lot of different personalities there. You learn how to interact with them. Some guys it's tough. Some guys, they want to argue with you. You got to learn to keep calm. You got to learn to relax. So in a sense, it's like reverse therapy, I guess, like learning to keep calm in certain environments. And like I teach my own, like I'm my own therapist, I guess, if per se. I would love to speak to one day and get some insight, because we all got our mental issues. Some people suffer bad memory. They try to act like that's not a mental problem. That is. What if I told you something and then 2 days later I try to act like it never even happened? That's a mental problem. Your memory loss. There's ways to strengthen that. There's ways to fix that. If you speak to a therapist, they might be able to help you with that. Anger issues. Bro, when I was younger, I thought I could fight anybody. Bro. If my man told me, yo, let's go, I was going. I don't know why. I was just like, something to prove or something. But my anger, the point I'm trying to make is my anger would take over and I wouldn't remember nothing. I would just black out. they'll be like, yo, Primo, you was wild. I never even knew you was. And I was like, I never even knew. Like, I got so mad at something that I reacted, and it just, that's a mental problem. Being able to control that is something. I remember one time I went to Museum Middle School. My best friend was this kid named Alex. He grew up watching Beavis and Butthead, all that stuff. He thought he was Beavis and I was Butthead. He wanted to do everything that they did. He listened to Eminem, first tape where he was talking about stapling the teacher to the paper and all that. He wanted to do that. He wanted me to be his accomplice, right? He wanted to be like Batman, I was Robin. And I'm like, he was cool. And I felt like they were picking on him. So I was like, nah, you're not going to pick on him. He's going to be my mans. He's going to be cool with all of us. Just because he's a white kid. You know how diversity, like where we were at, it was everything. He was like the only white kid in our class. So I was like, nah, we're going to be cool. But he was wild. So I would go he would pull everything, fire alarms, going crazy. Bro, I couldn't keep up with the kid. But he was my man. So then my whole progress report said no self-control because it wasn't me. It was him. And I would get angry at certain things and like defend him. And out of that little anger thing, it just messed me up all the way, bro. So learning to deal with that anger. Yeah, you need the anger sometimes. Like, you know, somebody's threatening your family or something or whatever. Yeah, getting that angry. Like, you see a lion in his regular environment or an animal in his regular environment.
Chilling. Go
up to that shit and try to act up.
It's over.
Go try to wild out on a crocodile, bro. That shit look chill, slow. Shit's just there. Try to go wild out. Right? So it's there for a reason, bro. We all got it.
100%.
You got an anger. It's just levels.
100%.
You understand? Some people, just like going back to the memory. Some people's memory is immense. Some people's memory is, my boy's memory, you'll ask him, you remember what happened June 17th, 2009? He'll start like, that's the day that we was at. I'll be like, how the hell you remember that, bro? How do you remember that?
That's impressive.
Some people are just, but their memory, but their problem solving skills. Like, let's say they couldn't get in their house because they lost their key. They can't figure that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's different aspects of the mind, you know?
100%.
So we all got to know what ours is. I think, again, going back to the therapy, if my ankle is twisted, why do I have to rely on having to go to this guy that's so busy with 90 people that twisted their ankle too, when I could learn how to do this myself? It's been more beneficial to me, and I'm actually interested in it, you know? So going back to that, I mean, I think we need to be fully invested in our own body, bro. These are parts of our body, our brain, ankles, knees. Like, I don't know. There was like this thing on like electronics back in the days where they had to like provide a map of like how their electronics were built just in case you had to fix it. And there was some companies that was like, nah, we're not providing you with that. And some people were like against it because they're like, if I bought this, I should be able to fix this in a certain way, like be able to see it. Same thing with your own body. Even with our cars, I believe like, you should be able to diagnose like something quick. If you're driving back and forth every day, you should know what this light means, or, you know, this is your car. Like, this is your car. So when you feel a pain right here, you got to know what the hell that is, bro. If your neck is hurting, you can't just ignore that. Same thing with mental, you know. So I noticed on my own, luckily, you know, anger issues. I don't know if it was growing up where I grew up, you had to kind of be little tough. I got smacked by a girl, bro, in school.
Oh my God. What the
Couldn't
hell?
do nothing back. What am I do? She was brolic. She was
back.
big too. Her name was Shannon. She smacked me OD hard. Then years later, she told me, it's because I had a crush on you. I was like, but you smacked the fire out of me, made me learn karate after that, because I was just like, this what school is? Like, getting smacked? Yo, and then it was rough. Cheese bus, going to school. Even if it wasn't like you had to stand your ground, bro. Your hands will get smacked. You'll get smacked. They'll jump you. Like
No,
it
it's
didn't have to be
similar.
like first degree murder, but like you would get stomped out on the bus. But
You got to hold your ground.
you had to hold your ground. So I guess that,
It builds character.
yeah. So you had to be like a
Kind of
little tough,
it's kinda like prison. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't show who you are, you're gonna get walked all over.
In school, we always had those bullies. Always wanted to walk over some people. We went to school in Yonkers, so it was very diverse. Like, we also had some dude that was like a doctor or a surgeon in our school, but there was also that one kid that went to school for jail for 13 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be in the same class, right? Am I lying? Bro.
Very diverse.
Very diverse, bro.
Yeah. That was before mental health even had a big microscope on every school. Everybody was just mixed in. If you weren't like physically disabled or like a serious birth defect, you were mixed in with everybody else.
Everybody was
Special ed was like the special cases. Everybody else mixed in. You got an anger problem, you mixed in. You got an emotional problem, you mixed in. You take pills all day, you mixed in.
We didn't even talk about that.
Nobody even knew it even existed. As kids, we had no idea.
We had a counselor. We had like a counselor or something that you were supposed to
ask a few questions. You all right?
Ain't nobody going in there asking him no questions. They ain't even want to talk to him. Like, yo, you going in there, you snitching, bro. Like, or something in that office. Nah, man, we didn't talk about that. But it is important, man. But again, my therapy is, and I advise it to you out there. If you can't see a therapist, try to be your own therapist, bro. Try to, understand yourself. That's the most important thing. Understanding yourself. Understanding these little issues, these little things that you may deal with. You deal with different things than I do, bro. And I hate to say it, but we live in the internet era. Read, bro. Read.
Put the phone down and read.
Read. Even if you're on your phone, just delete Instagram.
Yeah, do something productive on your phone at least.
Your phone could do so much off of Instagram. Like, delete social. Your phone could go crazy. That chat GBT thing, that thing go to work fast too.
Hell yeah.
You been on it? You on it?
I use it for every episode.
Yeah. He's working right now. What up, chat?
It's listening to the conversation.
Yo, chat, what up? Yo, it gets busy.
100%.
It gets busy. And people are asleep. People are
not
using the tools that's right in front of you. A lot of people talk about, again, all these issues. Bro, your car could blow your engine. You could literally go on YouTube and go to AutoZone down the block and buy the parts to do it. You could, if you really went for it, you could do it yourself. I've seen, no disrespect to women, because women, first of all, there's a racing show on Netflix and people talk about women driving. Women take the championship on everything. They
really?
Kill. Yeah, they kill.
What type of racing? Car racing?
It's like a course. Yeah, it's car racing, but it's like a course.
Really?
And the girls, there's a bunch of girls on there that are killing. And there's mad girl mechanics. But anyway, there's a girl mechanic on YouTube taking an engine out of a Civic in a 60-second reel. Like, watch, guys. I was a little bored, so I decided to put a K-Series in my little hatchback. And it's just her, bro, by herself, going in. And she didn't go to no school. She's self-taught. You know what I'm saying? A female.
Yeah.
Bro, take that comment back to the 80s and say, yo, go to any one of these regular mechanics and say, yo, a female just changed the engine.
Yeah, even
and they'll be like,
mechanic schools back then.
They'll be like, get out of here, kid. This
Yeah.
girl learned that off YouTube, bro.
The power of the internet.
The knowledge is out there. You just gotta avoid
the distractions.
even in the garbage. You could go in the dumpster and find something good in there, like, you know what I'm saying? But most of it is garbage. Same with the internet. Most of it's like, come on. How many
I like that. I like that point of view.
there could be a bar of gold in there.
Yeah.
There could be a pair of sneakers that some dude just threw out and was like, oh, I hate these Kanye's Nikes. They're mad old. They worth $10,000.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
You know, so
What are your overall life goals?
bro, overall in life, it's just being at peace and being healthy. Other than that, I feel like the DJing, that's just a project that I put out there in my life and is doing well. There's many other projects that I want to accomplish in life. I feel like I got Primovelli rolling, and I'm going to use that to leverage all of the other projects that I got going on in life. But in general, it's just being at peace. Not having that feeling that someone's on my back. I owe this person. Just going to sleep in peace, bro. And waking up healthy. I'm just keeping it simple. I'm not even going to pray for cars, house. If that's what God wanted for me, or if that's what this universe wanted for me, He's going to give it to me. But at the end of the night, I just want to go to sleep in peace. I don't want to think about anything. I don't want nothing to be eating at my mind. Like, oh, I didn't do this, or I should have did that today. Nah, bro, I'm moving in peace. Like, I don't want to think about, damn, that homeless man asked me to give him $1 and I kept it in my pocket. Like, I think about things like that, and I'm like, damn, and it eats at me, and I don't want that feeling no more. I just want to be at peace. I don't want to. I've owed people money. I thought about it every single day until I came up with the money and I gave it to them. But until then, I couldn't sleep in peace. You know? So I don't want to do that no more. I've owed money to the government. I've owed money in tickets on my car, the Easy Pass. I don't want none of that. I just want peace. I'm not like that guy who's like, I just want problems. Nah, I want no problems.
Nah.
Even at my parties, bro, I just pray that everybody leaves happy. There's been so many instances where there's a fight, where there's an argument, I pray before I get to my party that everybody leaves in one piece. I just want that all around me. My uncle kind of taught me that when we went to DR recently, and he was like, but okay, yo, you praying for this, you praying for health, you praying for money, you praying for your mom, you praying for your dad, you praying for this. I just pray for peace, man. I think with that, everything else just falls into place.
100%.
Once you're at peace, like, yo, if you ask somebody, like, yo, how you doing? Like, yo, I'm at peace right now. You be like, damn, this guy doing good. Like, you got no problems? None? You know? So, yeah, man. Big, major goal in life. Stay healthy. Stay at peace. I don't want to... How do these dudes feel they got beef with people, like, and they got to run away from, like, being shot? Like, no amount of money could... I don't even want security. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I don't want none of that. I like, yo, the DJ stuff, the fame and all that. Forget all that, bro. Regular person. You see Primo in the street? Yo, that's Primo. He DJs parties. He's a cool-ass dude. Want to take a picture with me? All right, cool. That's cool. We could take a picture together. But it's like, you don't need to be fandom over me. Human beings, just like you, bro. You could chase your passion doing whatever you want to do. Playing the guitar, racing cars. You could be famous race car driver. I'll be fanning over people, bro.
Of course.
Not artists. I love their music, and I do appreciate the art that they put out there. But I'm not fanning over you because there's a bunch of people around you or because you got money. I just like what you do, genuinely. People feel that. People feel when you're around them, not for certain reasons or purposes. I feel that. When people come around me, people come around me and they just want to say, like, bro, You're the fucking man. You DJ'd that party. You made my fucking day, bro. I was having a crazy ass day. I pulled up to your party and I just let it all out, bro. Shit was amazing. That, to me, that's it.
Hell yeah.
I don't care about nothing else, bro.
You did your job.
I did my job, and I changed your whole emotion and outtake on life. You could have probably was going to do something else that day, and I just switched your whole vibe, bro. And with music, which is crazy. I'm not a therapist. Kind of am, but like...
You're playing people's night out.
I'm not... and
That's
again,
beautiful.
I don't leave people anymore. Maybe I used to. I don't know. I don't know if I ever did that before, but like, I always want to leave on a good note. Party.
Hell yeah.
Some R&B, some bachata.
Oh yeah, like that. Nice.
Some bachata. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave you.
Something intense.
R.P. Pop Smoke. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's too intense. I want to leave you on a good note. You know, like, let's smooth it out. I understand the emotions that we're gonna go through in a party. Again, but going back to what we were talking about. And we want to go through those emotions, bro. Because you don't want to go out there and shoot homie on the street or just have road rage with somebody. Bro, come to the party. Let it all out. We're going to go through it. Don't worry. Cry about your ex. All that stuff. We're going to play R&B. We're going to play everything, you know. Think about all the past relationships. Yo, let's go through the emotions, bro. I feel like that's what a therapist really does.
Hell yeah.
They go through your emotions. You end up crying sometimes because you're explaining to them a situation. You ain't got to explain it to me. Just go through it at the club.
Yeah, don't tell me about it.
Just go through it at the club.
Just dance it out.
Tell your friend, you know what I'm saying? Cry it out. I see y'all crying over there. And then we'll go back to the Waka Flocka. Right. We'll punch them, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Just go through the emotions. It's emotions, man. Like,
hell yeah, it's emotions. All right, man. Let the people know where they can find you. If you have anything coming up that you want them to tune into, and any last advice.
Oh, man. First of all, I want to give you your flowers, bro. I appreciate you having me here. I've known you for a long time. I see what you're doing, and you're doing a good job, bro.
I appreciate that.
I want to give you the same advice that I'm going to give the people is just stay consistent. Whatever it is that you're going to do, it's a long project. I probably suffer from anxiety because I always want to see the outcome of things so fast. And if you think about it, you got a long life to live, bro. Maybe not, but you got to think about it as a marathon. And consistently, I've been DJing for like 16 years now. And just now is where people are starting to really get it. Like, yo, this is who we're going to go to for DJing. I used to fix phones back in the days. People still hit me up for that because I did that for like consistently 16 years. You understand? So everything comes through consistency. Prayer, gym, work. You might get lucky and get it overnight. You might decide today, like, yo, I want to be a DJ, and people might gravitate towards that like crazy, and you might get it overnight, but that was just how it was meant to be for you. Try, whatever it is that you're in, try to find your lane. Don't let people with millions and quadrillions and gavillions of followers determine what you want to do with your life. I get crazy anxiety when I see my favorite DJs with millions of used to. Now, I'm doing it for the people that I'm rocking out for. I don't care if it's 25 people. I made 25 people happy. I get the opportunity sometimes, a couple times a month, to rock huge clubs with 500 people. That day, I get to make 500 people happy. I take it as it comes. I'm not rushing anything. I'm just going with the flow, bro. This was all, if you stress it out too much, it's not going to be a good road. You got to enjoy the ride down that road. That's my advice to people. Don't let anxiety get to you. If you got 25 views on your page, on your makeup page, think about it if you was in your house and there was 25 people sitting in front of you. That's a lot of people. Think about if you got 100 views and you got 100 people sitting in front of you now. That's a lot of people. You understand? In a room full of people, that's a lot of people. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Is you versus you. That's it. I don't even look at other people anymore as like competition. Everything is just motivation. I see other people as motivation. I see other people as, wow, yo, you doing the same thing I'm doing and you're killing it. That's what's up, bro. I'm happy for you. DJ's always got this grill or this ego, which I feel like I'm blessed, man. I'm in a scene where ain't nobody hating on me. We're not hating on each other. We all looking out for each other, if anything. If we can't make a booking, we're going to call one of each other in our circle and make it happen and make sure the next DJ gets the booking. We're not hating on each other. And if people are hating, we're not even looking in that direction. We're not looking at each other as competition. We're working together.
The biggest things I took out of everything you just said was consistency. 100% consistency. Without consistency, you're not going to get anywhere towards your goal. Because consistency, you know the compound effect? With consistency, you're compounding the knowledge. All the years of DJing, you're compounding the knowledge of not only the music, but the crowd, the feeling, everything. The job you were hired for, it all becomes one synonymous thing. And the second thing I got from what you just said is living in the moment. If you're consistent with what you want, if you're consistent with working towards going towards what you want, and you live in the moment, every party is a new thing for you. You walk in, you know what it is. Now all your consistency and all your knowledge works out for the moment. Live in the moment, be in the moment. And that's what meditation is too, being in the moment.
So hard to do.
It's very hard to do, but
distractions,
you can do it.
So many
but
things.
You can do it.
It's being in the matrix, bro. I can't, it's so like distractions, bro. You know, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, man, don't
did
get
you say where people
distracted.
can find you? I don't think you did.
Primovelli, man,
There
on
you go. Spell it for everybody.
everything. Primovelli. I'm working on so many things. So many things beyond DJing, environmental things, agricultural things. We could have a whole conversation on that, but I know that we got limited time here. But I'm going into a whole different world.
Let's do it again, because this episode was just diving into who you are, from the roots till now.
Yes, sir.
The next episode,
we're going to dive into all that.
else.
But yeah, Primovelli on everything. You'll see what I'm doing. For the most part, you could Google it, man. I'm on everything. YouTube, Spotify. Ponte Trabajas on Spotify.
Go listen to that song.
Listen to that song, man.
And get to work.
Get to work, man. My boy Franjez in the building, man. I appreciate you, though, for having me, man. This was
I
a good
appreciate
vibe.
you for
This was a
coming
good
on,
vibe.
bro.
Thank you,
Great
bro.
conversation.
Hell yeah, man. Let's keep it going.
June 2nd, gang.
You already know. We're a little crazy. Just a little bit. Gemini
Thank you,
gang.
everybody, for watching. Please hit the subscribe, like, share,
All that.
comment.
The bell.
The bell, too. Notifications. I appreciate everything. It goes a long way for me. It costs you nothing. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Peace and love.
Tune in.